Okay, my dear students, yesterday I have discussed about the continuity of the function, how to check the continuity of the given function at a particular point. Okay. Now today here we have discussed the most important topic, that is the differentiation. Class 12 students, you remember that this is topic. What is this means? Total calculus part, 35 marks. You remember that one. For board exams, out of 80, it is 35 marks. Continuity, differentiation or differentiability, application of derivatives. This is called differentiation or differentiability or derivatives. Okay. Application of derivatives based on this one. Integration, inverse process of the differentiation, application of the differentiation, applications of the integration. These topics are very, very important for CBSE pattern exam and mains level exams or any competitive exams. Compulsory you learn this one, means you learn the differentiation up to transformations, trigonometric formulas, basics, compound angles, multiple and submultiple angles and transformations. Compulsory you learn all those formulas. First read the formulas, by heart the formulas first of all formulas keep in mind. That is why this topic is very easy, otherwise we cannot do. Okay, my dear students. Now today differentiation, already in the class 11th we have learned, okay, we learned already what is the differentiation, what is the first principle, what are the sum. By using the first principle, how to find the derivative of the given function, already learned in the class 11. Okay. Today once again I will explain the how to find the derivative of the given function and some important formulas. After that we will go to the exercise, and means class 12's topic. Now what is the meaning of the differentiation? Compulsory interlinkage with the limits, continuity and differentiation, compulsory linkage. For suppose we cannot read the formulas of the, what is the meaning of the limits, we cannot do the differentiation basics. That is why each and every topic must and should interlinkage between them, every topic have interlinkage between them. That is why we cannot negligency. Okay, we cannot maintain the negligence, can do, okay, positive thinking only. Now what is the meaning of the differentiation? For suppose let y is equal, for suppose, listen carefully, it is very, very important topic. Y is equal f of x, y is equal f of x be a function, just function, whatever may be, trigonometric function or polynomial or fraction, what algebraic function or trigonometric function, whatever exponential function, whatever may be, y is equal to f of x be a function. Okay. Now if limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h, limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h exist. What is the meaning of exist? Means that limit value is a finite value, you are not getting the plus infinity or minus infinity. Exist means 100% we get the finite value, that value is called, exist means we get the some value, that value is called derivative of the function f of x with respect to x. The function in terms of x, the differentiation with respect to x. The function in terms of y, the differentiation with respect to y. The function in terms of t, differentiating with respect to t. No, for suppose the function in terms of y, we will differentiate with respect to also, no problem, but y is the variable, differentiation of y with respect to x, that is dy by dx, already explained in the class 11. Okay. Now this limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h exists, then the value is called, whenever you exist means you get the some value, that value is called derivative or differentiation, whatever may be, derivative or differentiation of f of x with respect to x. Differentiation of f of x with respect to x. That is why it is read as y derivative with respect to x, that is dy by dx, that equal f of x derivative with respect to x. We write this way, f dash of x. The derivative of f of x with respect to x, that is f dash of x. Y derivative with respect to x, symbols. How to write the y derivative with respect to x means dy by dx. Okay, my dear students, dy by dx is equal f dash of x. This is equal limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x by h. This is called first principle. In the examination point of view, what is first principle? What is first principle? The process of finding the derivative of the given function with respect to the x is called the first principle. The process of finding the derivative by using the formula, the process of finding the derivative of the function by using the formula dy by dx is equal f dash of x is equal limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x by h is called derivative of the, this is called first principle. 100%. The process of finding the derivative by using the formula is called the first principle. What the first principle means? You write this way. Okay, my dear students. Now, for suppose find the derivative of any one sin x, find the derivative of cos x by using this formula only. Once we refer the class 11 notebook. Okay, my dear students. Now, what are the some important formulas? How to find the derivative? You know the formulas, all formulas you know very well, I think. Derivative of all are differentiation with respect to x. Some students write d by dx of, this is not good, boys. Now, derivative of the function with respect to x, d by dx of, okay, my dear students. Now, some properties of the differentiation. What are the properties? C is any constant, f of x be a function. Okay. Now, some more formulas. Already we learned in the class 11. Okay. What is the formula? First one. First one is d by dx of, means derivative of constant. C means constant. The derivative of constant with respect to x, 100% 0. The derivative of constant with respect to x. Constant means the derivative of a power b. A be the constant, b be the constant, a power b. Derivative of 100 power a. Examples. For suppose d by dx of derivative of function, for suppose log a base b, where a comma b are the constant, 100% that is 0. Whenever the constant function is there, the derivative of that constant function must and should is equal to 0. In that one, no doubt at all. Okay, students. Now, derivative of any constant function. The derivative of any constant function must be equal to 0. The derivative of constant function must be equal to 0. Next one, number 2, derivative of x power n. You know the formula of derivative of x power n. Derivative of x power n is any integer, positive or negative, whatever may be. N is any integer. Derivative of x power n is equal formula. Derivative of x power n is equal to n into x power n minus 1. Where n greater than 1 or n value 0, for suppose what happened, n value 0, x power 0. X power 0 means 1, that is constant, 100% 0. Derivative of x, that is equal to 1. N value 0 means what happened, observe that not satisfied this one, n greater than or equal to 1. Okay. What happened this one? N value 0 means x power 0. Okay, n value 0. And what happened? N value 0. N value 0 means x power 0. X power 0 means 1. N value 0. Answer is 0. Means derivative of constant is equal to 0. It satisfies every integer or any means real number. Okay. Now, for suppose n put n equal to 1 in this one. What happened? D by dx of x power 1. Means what happened? N value is 1. X power 1 minus 1. X power 0. X power 0 means 1. What is the answer? This. Derivative of x is equal to 1. Now, n value is equal to 2. Now, derivative of x square. What happened? Observe that derivative of x square means 2x power 2 minus 1. 2x derivative of x cube. What happened? Observe that n into means you write the power in front, decrease the power immediately, 3x square. Similarly, derivative of x power 4. What happened? Derivative of x power 4 nothing but the 4 into x cube. Derivative of x power 100, 100 into x power 99. Okay, no problem at all. Next, suppose x power 1 by 2, root x. X power n value is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means root x. What happened? 1 by 2 into x power 1 by 2 minus 1. 1 by 2 minus 1 means minus 1 by 2. That equal to 1 by 2. X power minus 1 by 2 means denominator, right? X power 1 by 2 positive. A power minus m. A power minus m is equal to formula 1 by a power m positive means x power 1 by 2. Okay, write the another step. 1 by 2 root x. This is a d by dx of root x. Derivative of root x with respect to x. Okay, derivative of root x with respect to x is equal to 1 by 2 root x. Derivative of x is equal to 1, derivative of x square equal to x, derivative of x cube 3x square, derivative of that one. Now you write the x power n value, instead of n you write the minus n. Derivative of root x is this one, for suppose. Okay, my dear students. Now for suppose n, put n equal to minus n, derivative of x power minus n. What happened? This is minus n by minus n into x power minus n minus 1. You take in common minus of n plus 1, that is minus n by x power n plus 1. This is d by dx of x power minus n. Derivative of x power minus n formula means x power minus 1, x power minus 2, x power minus 3, whatever may be. Derivative of x power n is equal to formula minus n by x power n plus 1. Okay, put n value minus 1, d by dx of 1 by x. Derivative of 1 by x with respect to x. X power minus 1. A to the power of minus 1, already told that one. That equal to 1 by a power m. That equal to minus 1 by x power 1 plus 1 means x square. Okay. Now d by dx of 1 by x square. Just we logically see the formula 1 by x square. What happened? Minus 2 by x cube. Minus 2 by x cube. Okay, my dear students. D by dx of 1 by x cube minus 3 by x power 4. Carefully observe that n plus 1, n by n plus 1, n by n plus 1. Okay. First of all, derivative of 1 by x power 10. What happened? Minus 10 by 10 plus 1 means 11, x power 11. Simple. Any problem in the form of 1 by x means minus 1 by x square. For suppose d by dx of 1 by x plus 1. What happened this one? The derivative of 1 by x formula minus 1 by x plus 1 whole square. Minus 1 by x plus 1 whole square. Say yes or no? Yes. These are the algebraic formulas. Derivative of constant, derivative of x power n, derivative of x, derivative of root x, derivative of x power minus n. Okay. First of all, derivative of x into root x. What happened? X into root x means n value 3 by 2. X into root x. This is equal to x power 1 into x power 1 by 2. X power 1 plus 1 by 2. That equal to x power 3 by 2. That is derivative of x power 3 by 2. What happened? You substitute the n value 3 by 2 here. 3 by 2 into x power 3 by 2 minus 1. 3 by 2 minus 1 means 1 by 2. That equal 3 by 2 into root x. That is derivative of x power 3 by 2 means 3 by 2 root x. That is x root x. Derivative of x root x is equal to 3 by 2 into root x. Okay, my dear students. These are all our basics. First we learn the basics, after that we will do the problems. Okay. Very, very simple one. Okay. This is this one. Next one, how to show that the exponential functions. Find the derivative of exponential functions. Derivative of e power x. You know what is the formula of derivative of e power x? The derivative of e power x is equal to e power x. The derivative of a power x is equal to a power x into log a base e, logarithm of a to the base e. Okay. Next one, derivative of e power x. The derivative of e power x is e power x. Now the derivative of a power x. A power base is a power x. So many students confused. Lot of confusion is going on. A means any positive value, a greater than 0, 2 power x, 3 power x, 4 power x, whatever may be. A power x into log a base c. Now for suppose d by dx of 3 power x. 3 power x, a power x. What is the formula? A power x means 3 power x into log 3 base c. Understood? It's fine. Next. Now derivative of the logarithmic functions. Now d by dx of log x with the base e. Listen carefully here, so many formulas are there. Two formulas are very important formulas. Derivative of log x base e. Actually log a base c b means logarithm of a base b means log a, you write the log a by log b generally. Means this is log x by log e. Again you write the base e means okay. Log x by log e. Log e value 1. Logarithm of v with the base e is 1. Logarithm value, base value both are same, that value is equal to 1. That's why log x base e means log x by log e. This value is 1. Now derivative of log x. The derivative of log x is nothing but the 1 by x, where x always in the domain x is positive, means 0 to infinity mode. X didn't take the values of negative values, because the domain of the log x is where x greater than 0 means x belongs to 0 to infinity only. Okay, my dear friends. Now, for suppose what happened? D by dx of log x base a. Now, this is log x by log a. You don't know the values of log a. Log x by log a. Log x derivative 1 by x into denominator log a. You remember this formula is very important. For suppose in the examination point of view, find the derivative of log x base 7 for suppose. It is the 1 by x, right or wrong? 1 by x not is the answer. That is 1 by x into log a. Log a means log 7. Log x base a. What is the formula? 1 by x into log a. That is 1 by x into log 7. Okay. Now this is that one. Next we will go to the, what is that? Trigonometric functions. You know the trigonometric functions, derivative of sin x. Remember very carefully. Okay, my dear students. Derivative of sin x is equal to how much? Differentiation of sin x with respect to x. Sin x is equal to cos x. Derivative of cos x is equal to minus sin x. Tan x is equal to secant square x. Derivative of cot x is equal to minus cosecant square x. Derivative of secant x is equal to secant x into tan x. Next, derivative of cosecant x is equal to minus cosecant x into cot x. Minus cosecant x into cot x. Okay, so students, one means for suppose you cannot see on the board, you listen my lecture, means my voice. Okay, please. Derivative of cosecant x is equal to minus cosecant x into cot x. Now these are the formulas. Derivative of sin x cos x, derivative of sin x cos x, derivative of cos x minus sin x, derivative of tan x is equal to secant square x. Derivative of cot x is equal to minus cosecant square x, derivative of secant x is equal to secant x into tan x, derivative of cosecant x is equal to minus cosecant x into cot x. Okay, now by using this one, now next by using these formulas, we will do some questions. For suppose, observe that derivative of sin of ax plus b. For suppose, how to do? Generally. And one more property I am telling you. Derivative of k means constant or c means constant into the function. K into the function, not separate the k. For suppose the derivative of constant 0, but k into function means not 0. Okay. K into f of x. Derivative of k into, whenever the constant into function is there, compulsory we will write before the derivative constant. Now derivative of sin of ax plus b. How to find the derivative of that one? Already explained in the class level. What is the major function? This is called composite function actually. This is called composite function. For suppose f of x is equal to ax plus b, g of x is equal to sin x. In this one, two functions are there. One is the major function sin x, internal function ax plus b. What is the internal function means? For suppose f of x is equal to ax plus b. For suppose what happened that one? Next, g of x is equal to sin x. That is actually g circle f of x. That equal g of f of x. Okay, g of f of x. G of f of x means ax plus b. Now g of ax plus b. G of x plus b is sin of ax plus b. Okay, my dear students. This is the g circle. This is the composite function. How to do the composite function? Now the derivative of g circle f of x means nothing but the g of f of x. Okay, my dear students. How to do? Now the derivative of the composite function means g circle f of x means g of g circle f of x. First totally we will derive to the major function. G circle f means sine function. Here sine is there. Starting function is sine. Sine function is there. Derivative of sine. Whole derivative first. Now derivative of total function. G circle f of x derivative. Already I told you derivative of f of x. What is the derivative of f of x means? F dash of x actually. Derivative of f of x with respect to x means f dash of x. Here derivative of g circle f of x. Derivative of g circle f of x. What is the meaning of that one? G circle f dash of x. Means first derivative of this major function means sin x means cos x. After that here what is the internal function? That is f of x. This is derivative of g circle f of x is equal to g circle O dash of x into f dash of x means derivative of f of x. You remember this formula. Understand or not? Sin of ax plus b is there. What is the major function? Sin x. What is the internal function? Means ax plus b. We cannot directly derivative of ax plus b. First sin of total function. This is what is in the form of sin x. What is the derivative of sin x means? Cos x. What is the internal function means? Composite function. What is the internal function means? Ax plus b. Again derivative of that one. For suppose observe that d by dx of sin of ax plus b. First we will do the derivative of the total function. Derivative of sin. Keep in mind this is x only. Derivative of sin x. That equal to cos of x. X means ax plus b. What is the internal function means? This one. Derivative of ax plus b. Okay, my dear students. Now cos of ax plus b into now derivative of this one. Derivative plus is there. Derivative of first function plus derivative of second function. Here a is the constant. Derivative of x is 1. A into 1 a plus b. B is the constant. Derivative of b is 0. A plus 0 means a. That equal to a cos of ax plus b. Simple. We will find this one. These are called composite functions. Understood? Okay. Now, what is the product rule? What is the question? F of x comma g of x are the two differentiable functions. Compulsory to have the differentiation. Now, d by dx of derivative of u v. These are the two functions. Product rule. U v. Derivative of u v. How to write? U into first function into derivative of the second function dv by dx plus v into derivative of second function. U into derivative of v plus v into derivative of u, or otherwise you write this one u into v dash plus v into u dash. Dash means derivative of the function. Okay, my dear students, understood? Derivative of uv form. This is called product rule. Product rule. Function, two functions. For suppose you take the example, derivative of x into sin x. This is u, this is v. What is the formula? X into d by dx of sin x plus sin x into d by dx of cos x. X into derivative of sin x means, sorry, d by dx of cos x y, where the function is x into sin x. x into derivative of sin x plus sin x into derivative of x. Okay, derivative of sin x means cos x plus sin x into derivative of x means 1. Now x cos x plus sin x. Very simple. This is UV, product rule. First of 3 functions is given. What happened? Product of 3 functions. Now d by dx of u v w. U v into d by dx of w plus, you leave the 2 functions, differentiation of the another function. For suppose u into d by dx of v into w plus d by dx of u into v w. Understood? Okay, my dear students, what happened? This is u v w dash, this is u w v dash, v w u dash. In this one you will take in common u v w common, u v w. In this one w naught means w dot by w. This is v dash by v plus this is u dash by u. This is the formula of derivative of u v w. Derivative of u v w means u v w into u dash by u, first function derivative by first function, plus second function derivative by second function, plus third function derivative by third function. Okay, we will see once what happened. For suppose, find the derivative of, for suppose in the examination point of view, find the derivative of e power x into, for suppose sin x into cos x, e power x into sin x into cos x. Those 3 are in product. One is exponential function, the remaining 2 are the trigonometric functions. This is u, this is v, this is w. Derivative of u v w. What is the formula? U v w into u v w. D by dx of u v w is equal to u v w into u by u dash by u plus v dash by v plus w dash by w. Okay, my dear students. Now substitute d by dx of e power x sin x cos x is equal to u v w e power x sin x cos x into, first function is e power x. Now u dash means derivative of e power x, means e power x by e power x, plus second function is sin x, numerator derivative, denominator same function, sin x derivative cos x by sin x, plus cos x derivative minus sin x by cos x. Now e power x into sin x cos x into, these 2 are cancelled, 1 plus cos by sin means cot minus tan x. This is the answer. Okay, very simple. Now we will go to the some more problems. This is derivative of u v w. Next one is quotient rule is there. What is the quotient rule? You know very well. Product rule, product of the 2 functions, product of the 3 functions, we remember these formulas. Now what is the quotient rule? Quotient means f of x by g of x, that is d by dx of u by v, where v not equal to 0 boys. Derivative of u by v formula, u by v, what happened this one? V into d by dx of u minus u into d by dx of v, derivative of v by v square. Simple. Now we will do the example. Derivative of log x by x. Derivative of log x by x. Okay, my dear students. Derivative of log x by x, u by v. First v into x into derivative of log x minus u means log x into derivative of x by v square. V square means x square. Now x into derivative of log x, 1 by x minus log x into derivative of x means 1 by x square. X cancelled. 1 minus log x by x square. Okay. What is the major function? What is the minor internal composite function? You will observe that. Already I told you. Derivative of g circle f of x means first whole derivative, after that you find the internal function. What is the internal function? For suppose y is equal to e power tan x is there. Find the derivative of the function. Now always the function in terms of x means differentiation with respect to x. No problem, with respect to y, no problem. With respect to y derivative. You observe that d by dx of x. What happened? Derivative of x with respect to, that is 1. What? Derivative of y with respect to means we write dy by dx. Okay? For suppose, where observe that dy by dx, for suppose y is equal to x plus 2. What is the value of y? What is the value of x? For suppose, what is the value of y means x is equal to 1, y value 3. X is equal to 2 means y value 4. What happened this one? Y value always depends on the x value. Means x is the independent variable, y is the dependent variable. X is independent variable, y is the dependent variable. Here observe that the differentiation with respect to the independent variable, where x is the variable, this is independent, this is both are same. That's why answer is 1. Here x is the independent, y is the dependent. Derivative of y with respect, that is dy by dx. For suppose derivative of t with respect to x, that is called dt by dx. Once you observe that independent variable and the variable both are same, the answer is equal to 1. Derivative of x is equal to 1. For suppose differentiation with respect to y, for suppose the derivative of y with respect to y. Here independent variable is y. Independent variable is y with respect to y, independent variable is y. Both are same, the answer is y. The derivative of y with respect to y is 1. The derivative of t with respect to t is 1. But the derivative of t with respect to x, dt by dx. Catch my point? Okay, for suppose x is equal to sin y is there. For suppose, find the derivative. This is called implicit function. Implicit function, both x and y are included. It is differentiation with respect to x, with respect to y, whatever may be. For suppose in the examination point of view, find the derivative of dy by dx or dx by dy sometimes. Dx by dy means the derivative of x with respect to y. Dy by dx means the function with respect to x. Okay, now we will do any one. Now differentiation with respect to x. What happened? With respect to x. X derivative. Now d by dx of x is equal to derivative of sin y. Okay, my dear students. Derivative of x is 1. Here actually differentiation independent variable x, here dependent variable is y. Now first means it is derivative of sin y first. What is the major function sin? After that, for suppose this is independent variable, this variable is same, the derivative of x is 1. Next step. But here this is different. Means derivative of sin y means cos y. Again what is the variable? Function is y. Internal function is y. Y derivative with respect to x. Derivative of sin y is cos y. But the variable is not x. For suppose x means derivative of x is 1. Here internal variable is y, means degrees. Derivative of sin y means cos y. Again the composite function means internal function is y, means derivative of y with respect to x. Derivative of sin y cos y. Some students how to write means, some students blunder mistakes. Derivative of sin y, simple how to write? Derivative of sin y with respect to sin derivative cos y derivative dy by dx. Some students wrote in this way. That is not good, boys. First we complete the derivative of the given function. Derivative of sin y means cos y. After that, what is the composite? Internal function is y with respect to x. Now dy by dx. Now dy by dx is equal to 1 by cos y. Say yes or no? Differentiation with respect to x. Now I will do the same function, differentiation with respect to y. Any change in the answer? Okay, we will see. X is equal to sin y. The differentiation with respect to y. With respect to y. D by dy of x. D by dy of sin y. With respect to x. Derivative of x with respect to y. Both are not same. Yeah. Both are same means 1. Derivative of x with respect to y, that is dx by dy is equal to derivative of sin y with respect to y. Y is common, that is cos y. Again y derivative with respect to y is 1. Okay. Now this is dx by dy. What happened? Dy by dx reverse. Dy by dx is equal 1 by cos y. You develop the concept only. You develop the concept only. By using that concept, we will find with respect to x, with respect to y, no difference at all. Okay, my dear students. Now, we will go to, now today we learn the product rule. So many formulas we learn. Remember, these are all formulas. Now, we will go to some more problems. Basic formulas. Now, inverse trigonometric functions. Find the derivative of the inverse trigonometric functions. You know very well what is the derivative of sin inverse x. What is the derivative of sin? For suppose f of x is equal to sin inverse of x. Okay, we know what is given means in one competitive exam purpose. Actually, dy by dx of cos inverse of x equal to formula minus 1 by root over 1 minus x square. Then x belongs to dash. This is asking. Actually, we know very well formula derivative of cos inverse of x is equal to minus 1 by root over 1 minus x square. But in PGT exam, competitive exams, job purpose, this type of questions asking. Actually. Now, cos inverse of x. What is the domain of the cos inverse of x? Remember first. The first option is A is closed interval minus 1 comma 1, B open interval minus 1 comma 1, C or D none. This is the question. The differentiation of the function must be defined in the domain actually. What is the cos inverse x domain actually? Minus 1 comma 1 actually. X value minus 1 to 1. All are compulsory thinking what about that one? This is the right answer actually. But immediately we will observe that. We will take 1 or minus 1. Observe that. We will take closed interval means including. Closed interval means those values including 1, 1 minus 1, 0, something by 0, infinity. Infinity not defined. Means, no, this is the right answer. This type of questions asking in the mains level, not formula. Directly, in the examination point of view, directly they cannot ask the formula. What is about x? That's why. Okay? Understood? This is not right answer. Actually, domain is this one, minus 1 comma 1. But in the closed interval minus 1 comma 1, defined or not? Not. At minus 1, at 1 not defined. Remaining all in between all values. Means, in this one, what is the meaning of that one? Minus 1 plus 1 not included. Remaining values, how many values in between them means? Crores of the values in between. Defined. Okay, my dear students. Now, inverse trigonometric functions. Inverse trigonometric, find the derivative of the inverse trigonometric functions. For suppose, first one, f of x is equal to sin inverse of x. What is the derivative of this one? My dear boys, let y is equal to sin inverse of x. Okay. Now you can find the dy by dx of what happened, dy by dx. By using the inverse trigonometric function, sin inverse this side, sin y is equal to x. By using the formula, differential, where 100% actually x belongs to closed interval minus 1 comma 1 actually. But what happened? Here you observe that. What is the domain of this one? X belongs to open interval minus 1 comma 1 only, not closed interval. Okay, my dear students. Now sin y is equal to x. Differentiating with respect to x. Differentiating with respect to x. What is the derivative of sin y? Cos y. Y derivative dy by dx is equal to x derivative is 1. With respect to x, derivative of x. Sin y derivative cos y derivative dy by dx, that equal to 1. Okay. Now dy by dx is equal to 1 by cos y. Now dy by dx is equal to 1 by cos y formula. From the identity, cos square theta equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Now cos theta is equal to root over 1 minus sin square theta. Say yes or no? Yes, 1 by cos y. 1 by cos y means 1 by root over 1 minus cos sin square y. 1 by root over 1 minus sin y. Sin y is equal to x square. Now dy by dx. dy by dx of y. Y means sin inverse of x. Remember these formulas. Derivative of sin inverse of x is equal to 1 by root over 1 minus x square. Okay, my dear students. That's why you remember those formulas. What about x means x belongs to this one. Now, derivative of cos inverse of x. You remember these formulas. Minus 1 by 1 plus x square, where x belongs to, sorry. X belongs to minus 1 comma 1. Okay. X belongs to R. Derivative of cot inverse of x means minus 1 by 1 plus x square. X belongs to R. Okay. Next, d by dx of secant inverse of x. This is very, very important one. 1 by x into root over x square minus 1, where x belongs to minus infinity comma minus 1 union 1 to not closed intervals 1 to infinity. Next, d by dx of cosecant inverse of x minus 1 by x into root of x square minus 1. Now x belongs to minus infinity comma minus 1 union 1 to infinity. Okay, my dear students, you remember these all formulas, very, very important formulas. Trigonometric functions, inverse trigonometric functions. Derivative of sin inverse of x is equal to, all of you do in this way. Derivative of sin inverse x is equal to 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Derivative of cos inverse of x is equal to minus 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Derivative of tan inverse x. Sin inverse x and cos inverse both are same, but different in the minus. Tan inverse of x 1 by 1 plus x square. Cot inverse of x minus 1 by 1 plus x. These are same. Only remember three formulas. Okay, enough. What is the major? But in the examination point of view, find the, first suppose, if y is equal to e power tan inverse of x, then find dy by dx. Then find dy by dx. Differentiating with respect to x. Here function in terms of x means compulsory differentiating with respect to x. Y derivative with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to derivative of e power tan inverse of x. Now major function, derivative of e power, immediately e power x, which is of the form e power x. Oh, in the place of x, what is there? Tan inverse x is there. Now write the formula of e power x. Derivative of e power x, e power x. Now what is the composite function? Here internal function tan inverse of x, again derivative of tan inverse of x. Now e power tan inverse of x into derivative of tan inverse of x, already I told the formula, 1 by 1 plus x square. Okay, tomorrow class, first we will read all these formulas and concept. Tomorrow we discuss about the problems. We will discuss the problems, first and second exercise problems. Okay, in 5.2 and 5.3, I think 5.1 is completed, that is continuity. Tomorrow we will discuss. Okay.